Okay, we are going live today with brother Dau Akot Dau. Dau is the chairperson of Aweil Business Association in Juba. It's one of the organization that is handling business association in Juba. And today we are going to talk about small business and how to maintain all those small business. This is what we are going to discuss together with our brother Dau Akot Dau. Dau is a psychologist and he's also a businessman. So I really appreciate his time, and also thank you so much, our followers, for giving the time, and also to follow together with Dau and Akol Muyuen. My name is Akol Muyuen from Akol Podcast, and I really appreciate your support, and we also thank you so much. So I'm going to bring Brother Dau Akot Dau, and he's here. He's going to tell us how small business can be started and how to maintain the business. He will also tell us all this, all the process, because he has taken this leadership in just a month, let me say, and we don't know how the leadership is moving and what he want to tell the people also, because he might be having people that he's leading, and some of us we fall under his shoulder because we are a business people, and that is our chairman, and we will also listen from him what he wanted to say and how he's seeing our business associations and the progress that he's setting. We also need to know the objective that he's going to have in regard to our business associations, how our business association is going to give all the services to the members, and what are the plans of our business associations under Dau Akot Dau. So we will listen from him. And first of all, we want also to be in solidarity with custom fire outbreak that has also damaged many resources from our people, because we have a lot of people that have small business in custom, and we think that huge power has really made a negative impact to some of our business. Some of our brothers and sisters today, they left this business because all the properties were banned, and they don't have anything to start on, so they resort to exit their business. So that will also tell us all these things, and I really appreciate that for coming here to give us what he has. So brother Dau, we thank you so much for coming here in our call podcast, and we really thank you. So you're highly welcome.
Thank you so much, Brother Cole. And I also want to thank our viewers. Uh, Actually, it is very great day today that we will be share so many things. Before I went further, I just want to acknowledge you for the work that you are doing. Uh, that is the great thing, and I really appreciate what you are doing. You know, education, the real education that you acquire, is like a rain. When the rain is raining, it doesn't rain in one place. It rains in a different location, and that is what you are doing now. You are serving the nation through Novel for Computing group that is serving each and everyone. Each and everyone is enjoying your services.
Thank you.
And you went further also to create a call podcast whereby the agendas are raised and found the solution. So I would like to acknowledge what you are doing and encourage you to continue doing that. To come back to the point that we are here today, I am so happy to have this platform for podcast whereby we shall discuss all those things that are affecting us and how the business can be managed, or the role of the leadership in the business sector. First and foremost, there is a little clarification that I want to make uh, to the people of South Sudan and all the business community. Uh, in South Sudan, we have two types of the business around the world, and in South Sudan, we have only type of the business. We have large, small scale, large scale business and the small scale business. Those things are categorized with a different success. But today, I think we shall talk about the small scale business because that is what we have in South Sudan. When I think that that is what we have, large scale business is like when someone is having 10 active companies, you have industry and so many other things that can allow you to be a businessman that is operating under the large scale business. But as the South Sudanese, the one thing that we have is just a small scale business. Maybe you have wholesale and other small companies like what you have as a Aweil group of competing. These are the things that we have. When we see the success of such a small business, the success of such a small business requires so many things, and they are easy if you can put them into implementation. One is the vision and the direction. In a small business, if you have a vision of it that your business that you are doing, you need it to reach to a certain target level, so you can have that vision of we want to continue to reach that level. For example, I say that like I'm doing business. Let me say that I want to be like a Bill Gates. So if I have a small scale business and there is a level that I want to reach to, that level will give me the ability of which I can store all my goods to go small until I reach that certain level. So the success in a small scale business is to have vision first, and then it's better also to have management. This management will let you know that what you have is not maximum with what you are targeting tomorrow. So you need to work hard to add another thing so that you can reach that target level. I think these two things, if you put them into the action, these are the things that can promote your business to succeed and go to the next level.
Okay, but we think now
I think you're getting
sometime
me.
we might be posed by economic crisis. Let me say in case of South Sudan. Today you have seen that you can buy products at let's say at 200,000 South Sudanese pound, okay, and then tomorrow you might find that the price of the products has increased from the supplier, okay, and you bought it last
Yeah.
time at 200,000 SSP, okay, and you are selling it maybe at 220 or 210,000. But later on, when you go back to buy these products again, you might find it reach even up to 300. So I don't know, how do you cope up with this scenario? So it doesn't cause something like business luck and all this?
Yeah, thank you so much. That one can cause, and that is why I talk about the direction. So, in such a situation that we fall under the South Sudan crisis, economic crisis, what we want to know is to be connectivity. You need to be connected of where you bring those things. When the money comes like this morning, I should have to confirm first what is the price there. So after I get the price there, then I will begin to sell to them. Tomorrow I should have to do that. Because if I sleep, I'm saying that yesterday I bought it for 200,000 and I will sell it for 220 without asking that.
Yeah.
So that one will affect me, and that one will be counted as by failure because that one need a double work. It need you to be connected there to have the price daily, and also you are working here. So now in the price that we are in as the traders or entrepreneurs, we have a double work. The work that we are supposed to consent to know the price of today, and the work that you are sitting in your place selling your thing. So I think the best part is for you to be connected with where you get your thing.
No, okay, I understand. I understand this business, but you guys are really going through a lot. I seen that you are going through a lot of things. Now, can you tell us the custom fire outbreaks? What were the negative impact that it has caused for you guys? Because I have seen that many things have been destroyed by fire, and you guys have lost a lot of money. You have lost also the properties. And can you tell us also the negative impact that you have come across to that fire? Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much. These are fire outbreaks that happened on 1st December last year is something that all the business personnel that came across that fire outbreak will never recover like this one. It is something hard. If the old these business personnel are going to recover, maybe it needs 2 to 3 years later. Because as I'm speaking with you, what the people are dealing with is to construct their shop to return back to their the normal construction. And the matter of goods, that one will be another case later. Now the price is going up and down daily. And what we are dealing with is how to construct our shops to be like the normal place. And when it comes to the good, it will be another topic later. So I think now this one is affecting each and everyone. And we don't have good as we speak. What do you have at the shops? So we have been struggling to make sure that we roofing all those shops first, and then that one will be in the hand of God or in another struggle, whereby we shall cover all those goods later. But I think it will not be easy. But because as a business person who knows that one, it is very hard for you to give up because there is nothing that you now give. If you leave it and you go somewhere, it will go and take another time for you to learn that skill. So it is better for you to cope with that skill of the business that you have, to stay with it slowly until you come back. As I'm speaking with you, the people who were having shop has returned back to the roadside. They are selling now in Wellbros. They are selling in the table. Uh, and the people who have 3 to 4 shops by then are now returned back to the one shop. Like as I'm speaking with you, I returned back to one shop. And that shop now I'm still under the construction. I don't know when it's going to finish. I can get money today and go to buy the material of construction, and it doesn't be complete. I just money every day. Even now, I delayed before because I am still working there to make sure that I return back the shop. So it is not easy, by the way, but because there is no other possibility, there is no other hope. We rely on how we can recover it on the best of our ability.
Okay, that is really good explanation right there, brother Dao, and what do you say? It has really brought us into the attention that the fire has really caused many problems to our people, and most of the business they have now closed because of the issues that they have found. Now we need to come to leadership. How does leadership contribute into success of the business, like small business that you have established? Maybe is there a way that leadership can also play roles on it?
Person. Even if I'm not new to them, I am new in the field that it has been given to me. So uh, we are working to unify ourselves first, and then we shall drop the challenges. And all those challenges, it will be collective responsibility of all of us to sit together and see how we're going to cope with them. If we talk about the plan, then the plan that we have laid down so far is that we need to make registration first to all our members, to know the number of our members that are operating within Central Equatoria at large. And after we know ourselves with this one and we issue all the IDs that will identify that person is our member, we shall come up with the roadmap of how we are going with our program. Another step also that I have taken regarding to how we can help our business people to succeed is that I engage with the different organizations. I engage with UNDP. I also engage with one of the international business organization called Comoco. It is organization that deals with the training. So I talked with the Comco, and the Comco told me that they train only females. I say, okay, it is not bad. Now we are working on it. When we complete all the registration, we will take the name of the females that we have in the field because those organizations need someone who is in the field. So now after we find them all, the flavors that are working, and we issue them all their identity card, then we will submit their name, and they will see the the time that they will arrange so that they will train them. And after they train them, uh, we shall not know. We did not agree with them if they will give them the capital or they will not. But according to their training, they provide a small capital whereby you will go and start your business. In the issue of UNDP, I talked to them and I submit the project to them. The project will consist of 150 business people that need to be trained uh, about business. They told me that the project is accepted and we will give you the guideline when we are ready for it. So these are the steps that I have taken as a way forward to strengthen the business because, brother, coach, uh, most of the things that are affecting our people who are doing business nowadays is because that they do business in sake of business. They
Okay.
don't do it because they want to achieve something greater, something bigger. Someone just want to, yeah. For example, today you close with 1 million pounds. Tomorrow you sleep up at night. You may think that you get enough money. So this is the mentality of the person who don't have vision about the business. He don't know uh, which level that he want to achieve. So if they go under the training, I think they will have the vision of which they want to grow higher and higher. If you have a table, you work hard, at least you have a shop. And if you have
Yeah.
shop, that one is retailer, you work hard so that you may have wholesale. And if
Yes.
you have the wholesale, you work hard to have company. Another thing, until we reach the industry, when you look at the context of South Sudan, no one have industry because no one have vision of growing high in the business. So if we engage with the such organization to train them, I think there will be a little change on their mind. They will have a business language that they will communicate with the customer and also a digital business promotion. They will know it. All those things, they will learn them. And if they learn them, I think it will help them. Even if it is not all, then the little people that the little amount of the people that they will take, I think maybe we will go and review it yearly until we achieve the success in such a way. So these are the plans I have taken, and that are the role that we are playing to let our business succeed.
Thank you so much, Dau, the chairman of Aweil Business Association in Juba. Thank you so much for giving us all these things, and we have really understood all the plans that you have taken in Aweil Business Associations and how you want to empower your members in the association so that they should cope up with all these scenarios. Now we will go just only for 2 minutes break, and then we will come back to our program. Okay. Welcome to Aweil Group for Computing Limited, where your designs and all brandings and printings.
Take a moment and look at your business.
You can
Is it
order
speaking
it from
loud
our
enough,
company
or is
here
it
in
being
Tonkin,
ignored?
located in Tonkin near
Your
Watoto
brand
Church.
deserves to be seen,
So in case of
deserves
anything
to be
that you want,
trusted,
you need to
and
call us
stand out
today
with the
so that we
confidence.
make it for you.
Aweil Group for Computing
Aweil Group
Limited
for
is
Computing
here to bring your
Limited is your
vision to
home of
life.
creativity
We
and professional
transform ideas
design.
into
Any
powerful
professional
designs that
design
capture
that you want,
attention
you
and
need to
leave
call us
lasting
today
impression.
so that we make it for
From
you.
bold eye-catching
Aweil
banners
Group for
to
Computing Limited
high-quality
is your
t-shirt
home of
printing
creativity
that
and
carry
professional
your
design.
identity with pride. We make sure your brand is speak clearly wherever it goes. We design elegant invitation cards that tell your story, professional business cards that open doors, and a company profile that present your business with the strengths and clarity. We also produce ID card, receipt book, and a complete branding material that give your work a professional touch. If you are looking for a modern solution, we offer web development and software development that are simple, reliable, and built for your growth. Through our computer training programs, we equip you with skills that prepare you for the future. Our services also extend to IT consultation, electronic supply, and general supply to support your business in every direction. Visit us today near Watoto Church or America residents and experience the difference. Call us today on 09244-927 or email us on awilcenter1993@gmail.com. Aweil Group for Computing Limited is your home of creativity and professional designs, where your brand finds its true voice.
Thank you so much for this commercial break, and we are now coming live again with Chairman of Aweil Business Association in Juba, Brother Dau Akot Dau. He's here with me, and we are live now talking about role of leadership in business success. This is what we are discussing today with Brother Dau, and he's here. He has been saying a lot of things. He has been saying all the plans that he's putting forward for Aweil Business Association to grow. He has also say a lot of things, and all these things are all necessary for us to mind them, because in South Sudan today we need this small business scale. Without small business scale, there will be no big business scale. And that's why we are here today to talk to him. We also need to know how far have they gone with this business, because we have been seeing a lot of things happen to them. And I want to ask Brother Dau these questions. And Brother Dau, we have been seeing a lot of problems with Juba City Councils. South Sudan doesn't have a large area of the large area for business is not there at all. You can see people just stay near the roads and all this. It causes a lot of traffic jam, and a lot of things happen, let me say. And we have been seeing Juba City Councils has been playing a role of removing you from those places. And I don't know how far have you gone with that, because I've never seen that they have started this thing again. It was last year that I saw they have started removing people from those places. And I don't know, does government have a plan to replace those foreigners? Because I'm seeing now foreigners, there are many in customs, in Konyo Konyo. If you go there, foreigners are very many. So is there a plan that can be done for you guys to replace these people? Is government supporting you so that you replace them, or you are just staying there as a normal person and you are also executing your duties?
Okay, thank you so much. For that case, you're saying that you did not see them as taking another move, but they are working on it the same way that they do. When they used to move people on the roadside, they are continuing with that order. They do not cancel it. They still even they went up to the market. When they found you in the middle of the road, within the market, they chase you away. But all those things, we are not disagree with them. We agree with them. Then is the government. The government is the one that is responsible to strategize the market. But the one thing that we always used to ask from them, or we used to tell them as the solution, is to provide another place whereby when you relocate someone, at least you relocate that person to another place. And also, if you want to do something, you also see those people that you want to do something with them. But what I see sometimes that the city council can do is they don't engage us. They just come regularly like this one and that you go. We don't want you to stay here without giving you the notification so that you may have knowledge about what is going on. So that one I can see the city council is just neglect those people who are operating in small business. They don't see them that the South Sudanese that can contribute something, but they see them as people just who open on the roadside randomly without a vision. So that is what I can say to them. But if it was not the case, I think they should have to notify the people first and tell them what they want to do. And after they explain what they want to do, at least they will give a guideline on how they will relocate those people so that the other ones may know. But they don't do that. So now we are still worried. As I told you before, that the people who are having jobs return back to what? To the roadside. Now people are worried. Even the food that you buy, and later tomorrow you have been chased. It will be very hard. What are you going to do? As now we are saying, and we know, maybe tomorrow or next tomorrow they will come and they will chase people away. But what we choose to do is endurance. If they come and they chase you, uh, you can go and pack your thing in one of the stores, and then we can think about the case. What would be the solution of that? Even if there will be no solution, because anything related to city council, nowadays there's no solution. If they chase you, make sure that you will not find any solution again. Because if you go to them, they will not give you a room to explain yourself. They will chase you away without hearing your voice, whether you have right or not. When we come things to do with the foreigners that are operating in the market, I think there is no way that they can give us the service of the foreigners. Even foreigners are the most important, more than us. Brother Cole, I'm sorry to say this. In the market here,
Yeah, it's okay.
the South Sudanese, if I want to run a shop, if I want to run a shop, you know, I cannot just go direct like this as the Dau that I want this shop to run. At least I can employ another foreigner to go to act as the person who needs shop. We will go and make agreement with the owner and the chamber of commerce and those city council. And after that, that foreigner will come and hand over the shop to me. I will operate there. Even if they come, they will know that this is for that guy and he's the one who employed me. They may not know the local arrangement that we have made down here. Because if I go like this one, no one will accept because of this policy. One, when they come following, when they come as they're following the tax, because we have a lot of tax that the people that the government used to take from us. So when they come later, when they found you as a South Sudanese, there are the other things that they impose. And if you are South Sudanese, you cannot accept it because you are familiar with all the tax regulations. And if it is the government,
Okay.
if it's the foreigner, they used to comply. Yeah, she needs to comply. So because of that one, they take it as an advantage of which the foreigners are the good people who are supposed to own the shop because they don't negotiate much when it comes to do with the tax. But for us, we don't deny the tax. I accept the tax. Even the time when our thing got done, we sit down and we calculate the amount that we lost, that we used to pay as a tax in the whole year. We found them that 87,930,000 per shop per year. These are a lot of money. But if it is the foreigners, it is beyond than that. Because of the money of the foreigners are above than ours, they don't give us the room. So they use it to ignore us and give the voice to what? To the foreigners. Second to it also, there is one of the writers that I read his book called Simon Blackstone. He's saying that a man without money is a man without voice. So as a South Sudanese, the money that we have compared to the money that a foreigner have, they are not the same. They have a lot of money because for them they have the companies that they have signed agreement with them, and those companies, you need you only just to construct the shop. After you construct the shop, they will supply you freely, and you will keep paying them slowly, slowly. That is why now you are supermarkets having money. People saying that because they know business more than us, but that is not the case. If we came about the skill, I think we are more skillful more than the partner. But because we don't have agreement with the company to supply us so that we can be paying them slowly, slowly, that is why now we are the main bank. So this issue of the choppers between South Sudanese and the foreigners is something hard that you cannot touch. If you touch it, then you will find out yourself out of the market. So this one there's no solution for that. We are still gambling on the roadside, and if you are lucky to have one shop like the one I have, then I can thank God for that. And we are coping like that. That is the thing I can say. Okay.
the mistreatment that we always get from our people is really better bad. Sometimes they choose foreigner over the native South Sudanese, and this is a bad thing in business. Sometimes if we have such a thing that are happening in South Sudan, then we are not aiming higher. We are aiming lower, because if we are aiming higher, we need to prioritize everything so that everything should be in place. But sometimes we are not seeing these things. We are not being encouraged to do the business, and government is not also after us in order to see how our people are progressing. Uh, like for example, brother Dau, you people right there in custom, you are now the future billionaires. Let me say, 20 years to come, 10 years to come, you are going to replace these foreigners. It was the same scenario in Khartoum when Lebanese and those Arab from the Gulf have really occupied the market. Let's say Bahari and all those places. All those places, they were filled of Arabs. But when Bashir came to the power, then he made a strategy of empowering the individuals. Like for example, this business you are doing and rest of your colleague, then these people, they used to hire after the shop, because the foreigner is the one having a shop now, like what is happening. Then government come and empower those who are outside but not in the shop, and those who are outside, these are in native South Sudanese. Then they give the money, then they begin to sell their products with a less price compared to the price in the shop. When the client comes and asks inside, they used to find price is very high, but when they ask outside, the price is convincing. So they just buy from outside. Yes, they buy from outside instead of going inside. This is a mechanics that used by President Bashir in order to eliminate these people. Okay. And I think our government should try this, because there is nobody that is going to try this except our own people. We need to empower people. People like you, they need to be empowered so that they work very hard in order to replace this poorness. You have seen when there was chaos in custom. I mean in Juba here, about the killing of South Sudanese in Wad Medini and in Sudan. So only a single protest and the market was closed. Are you saying that? Okay. Market was closed because there is nowhere that you can go and buy, because the owners of the shop are foreigners and they have closed. So there is something need to be done, and I think some people like you will also be vocal so that they should be heard. And I really appreciate you guys for doing this initiative, and I appreciate that maybe one day, one time, you guys are going to be millionaire if you are consistent on that. So thank you. Now let us go to the next questions. The next question is going to be leadership strategies. Brother Dao, you talk about plan that you are doing now in Aweil Business Associations, and you have also went further to look for partners so that they train your members. And this training, I think, is nice. Of course, it's not that bad, because when they are trained, they may know what they want to do. But when they are not trained, they will not know what they are doing. But if they are trained, that is good. Can you tell us more about Aweil Business Associations? Because there are people who might know it, who might have heard that there is something called Aweil Business Associations. So I want you to tell us about Aweil Business Associations, and when was it formed, and what are the objectives of Aweil Business Association? Thank you.
Thank you so much, Dr. Akol. Aweil Business Association, to make it short, it was formed 2021. That is where we formed this body. We have been working all this time, but the reason that no one has got us is because at that moment, when we formed this body, we were dealing only in the market. We don't go for the partnership. We don't go to other people to explain more about us, because we were just much focused on the market. So all this time it is existing. Just it is matter of the leadership driving. When the leadership is in your hand, maybe you are the person who is so much introvert. You don't you don't interact with other people who are not in the business, so that they can know you. But if you are extrovert person that likes to engage with so many people, then that is where what you are doing is on. So the leadership all this time was active, and they don't used to engage with external parties. That is why it didn't appear well. But now this year it appears because of the two things. One, uh, because there was a fire outbreak that happened on 1st December 2025, and that one make us to reach out to every government official seeking for the support. Although we did not receive anything, we try our level best to reach to each and everyone. That is where other big people come to get surprised of which if this body exists all this time. And also, that is where other people who are not in the government and they are also well wishers came to understand that there is a existing body. So our business was formed on 2021 up to date. It has been led by three people. I'm number three now. We were having a person, chairperson, which start on 2021 up to 2023, and then other one lead from 2023 until I came in this February of 2026. The objective of our business association uh, is to promote a business and strengthen the economics within the country and our state level. Uh, we, we also having objective of which all the business personnel within the country, within South Sudan, let's say, know each other, know themselves, and also have a contribution of things to do with the business growth in the will and within the South Sudan. So our objectives are very common, and I think I will not outline them all. But the few things I can say is to know ourselves and also to promote our business to grow. See what we know the most with the business. When you found each and everyone who is working on the roadside, who is working with the goods in his hand, make sure that that one is from a will. And we see if those people are in power, so we can be a great people later. And I will, particularly as I said, within South Sudan, will have a better economics if we have so many people who are engaged in the trade or in the business. In all world, if you want to get rich, unless you can do the business, unless South Sudan, when you want to get rich, unless when you think like you want to go to the government, where you get money. Government doesn't have money in other nations. Only business people are the one that have money. But in the South Sudan, it's the opposite. The business people are the one that beg from the politicians, that they are the one that have money. But that one, we need to change that ideology to the people so that they can work hard in the business sector to have money. When the Trump come up to be the president, the one who back him up is the business person, isn't it? So the same thing, we want to do it. So we form this association so that we can empower ourselves and train ourselves in what we did, so that everyone knows the business is the main source of income, and then it is the main source of the development. Even if we have a lot of money, like today, in our business plan, later when we go to read it out to you, you will find a lot of things. We draft so many things, consent development, including education. If you build a school, brother, at the private school, if we have money and build it, is that not development to the state level? That one could be the development and also can bring the money to the people. So our objective is to let the business grow well in a way, and also to prioritize business as a source of the main income to us. That was the two main objectives that we formed this association. We also formed it so that we can keep protecting ourselves. Sometimes like what happened with the city council and half last time when we doesn't have the association. They may come and take those things, your table, your wheelbarrow, your resources, and then go with it. We become 5 to 10 people following them. They may turn out as a criminal. But if the body is there and anything is happening between the government and the traders, so the leadership can go in a professional way to go and ask the solution about this one. So the government will respect us and know that these people are organized and they have vision of what they want to do. So it also a kind of protection. I talked about the plan before, but there is one thing that I did not have.
Sorry, Dau might be having issues with the network, and he's going to come back very soon. So let's just wait for him. And within this short time, we need to go for a short commercial break, and then we will come back. This short commercial break is crucial because uh, it will also help. We are also making this one as a marketing strategy. That's why sometimes you see it. We are also bringing it here in order to let our customers know that we are doing the job. Okay, that's why you see we have this business. Okay, as we are waiting for Brother Dau, and Brother Dau has really explained a lot of things, and we have heard from him. So let's go for a short break, and then we will come back very soon. Thank you.
Take a moment and look at your business. Is it speaking loud enough, or is it being ignored? Your brand deserves to be seen, deserves to be trusted, and stand out with confidence. Aweil Group for Computing Limited is here to bring your vision to life. We transform ideas into powerful designs that capture attentions and leave a lasting impression. From bold eye-catching banners to high-quality t-shirt printing that carry your identity with pride, we make sure your brand speaks clearly wherever it goes. We design elegant invitation cards that tell your story, professional business cards that open doors, and a company profile that present your business with the strengths and clarity. We also produce ID card, receipt book, and a complete branding material that give your work a professional touch. If you are looking for a modern solution, we offer web development and software development that are simple, reliable, and built for your growth. Through our computer training programs, we equip you with skills that prepare you for the future. Our services also extend to IT consultation, electronic supply, and general supply to support your business in every direction. Visit us today near Watoto Church or America Residence and experience the difference. Call us today on 092 927 or email us on awilcenter1993@gmail.com. Aweil Group for Computing Limited is your home of creativity and professional designs, where your brand finds its true voice. Take a moment and look at your business. Is it speaking loud enough, or is it being ignored? Your brand deserves to be seen, deserves to be trusted, and stand out with confidence. Aweil Group for Computing Limited is here to bring your vision to life. We transform ideas into powerful designs that capture attentions and leave a lasting impression. From bold eye-catching banners to high-quality t-shirt printing that carry your identity with pride, we make sure your brand speaks clearly wherever it goes. We design elegant invitation cards that tell your story, professional business cards that open doors, and a company profile that present your business with the strengths and clarity. We also produce ID card, recipe book, and a complete branding material that give your work a professional touch. If you are looking for a modern solution, we offer web development and software development that are simple, reliable, and built for your growth. Through our computer training programs, we equip you with a skill that prepare you for the future. Our services also extend to IT consultation, electronic supply, and general supply to support your business in every direction. Visit us today near Watoto Church or America residents and experience the difference. Call us today on 092 44 or email us on awilcenter1993@gmail.com. Aweil Group for Computing Limited is your home of creativity and professional designs, where your brand finds its true voice. Take a moment and look at your business. Is it speaking loud enough, or is it being ignored? Your brand deserves to be seen, deserves to be trusted, and stand out with the confidence. Aweil Group for Computing Limited is here to bring your vision to life. We transform ideas into powerful designs that capture attentions and leave a lasting impression. From bold eye-catching banners to high-quality t-shirt printing that carry your identity with pride, we make sure your brand speaks clearly wherever it goes. We design elegant invitation cards that tell your story, professional business cards that open doors, and company profile that present your business with the strengths and clarity. We also produce ID card, receipt book, and a complete branding material that give your work a professional touch. If you are looking for a modern solution, we offer web development and software development that are simple, reliable, and built for your growth. Through our computer training programs, we equip you with a skill that prepare you for the future. Our services also extend to IT consultation, electronic supply, and general supply to support your business in every direction. Visit us today near Watoto Church or America residents and experience the difference. Call us today on 092 44 927 or email us on awilcenter1993@gmail.com. Aweil Group for Computing Limited is your home of creativity and professional designs, where your brand finds its true voice.
Okay, we have now our brother Dau back because he's here now with us, and he was having technical issue, and I think he's going to clarify better soon because he just went off and he muted himself, and there is no connection at all. Maybe he's going to clarify what happens, and then we will proceed from there. Brother Dau, thank you so much for coming, and we don't know what was the issue because you just mute up yourself, and and the problem it might be the network, or you have not subscribed to have some data. Yeah. So okay, yeah, your apology is accepted. Yes.
Business is to unify and to strengthen the business, and also uh, to be part of the economic development and other physical development. That's our objective. And I also put another point also of which the step we all taken is that even all the state of South Sudan, we are working on it now as a will business to have all coordinators in all those states, whereby we shall be interconnected. Anything is happening from both, or anything is happening from ABA, or anything is happening from another part of the South Sudan here, who will be having updates on what is happening there. Concern the people who are doing business only. So it is another step that we have taken, of which it is part of our objective, that we form the association so that we can know ourselves from wherever we are, and we keep share our issues that got us in different locations that we are. So these are the little things. I just put them as the objective of the association and part of the plan also.
Okay, Mr. Chairman, I have questions, and thank you so much for clarifying the disconnections, and now you have reestablished your connection. That is great, and thank you also for also telling us the objective of our World Business Associations. You know, we have many people who don't know this, and they have now learned from you, because and this is good of the media. So you need this thing to be exposed so that people should know what are the objective of our business associations. We might be having people who want to join this, but they will not join when they don't know objective. But now, since we have clarified the objective and they have known the objective, maybe some of them will also need to join. Now, the question that I want to ask you is that what inspired you to be the chairperson of our business associations? So, what make you to be the chairpersons, and why have you dreamed about that to lead this association?
Okay. Thank you so much for that question. Uh, to become a chairperson of a will business association was my will and also the will of the people. Because I have been engaged in the market for all these 5 to 6 years. I started my business in the custom 2020. Uh, this is not the beginning of my business. I have been working uh, in the business sector all this time when I was in the week, and also when I come to Juba here. So from 2020, when I operated in custom, I have been engaged in so many issues. When our son or daughters are subjected in anything that is not okay, I used to tell and convene the people that need to be. I used to solve some other issues without being a chairperson of this association. For example, the time when there is one of our colleagues who shoot to death in Kubra Boba. I was the person who worked with community leaders to make sure that the culture is brought to books, and until we follow the process, until the body is taken to wretched place, and we follow the case until the end. Even if we do not manage it to end well, then it might be the limit of the powers that we have, and also what the rules decide. The human being cannot say that this one is not true. Then if you know it is not true in your heart, yeah, yeah. So, are you with me? Okay. Okay. Yeah. So, by then, I used to know some issues. Therefore, people feel that why don't we give this? I said, okay, it's no problem. Tomorrow this time, I will be supposed to do this one last year, but I said no. As I'm committed to the school, I should not take these two together. So two commitments cannot go together. After I finish from the school automatics, they organize this one and they give it to me. So what inspired me to become a chairperson is that I want to give my best ability to the business people that are working, particularly our son and daughters of the youth, to grow in business and also to show them what we can do so that we can grow in the business place. So what inspired me is I want business to be our main source, and there is a way I can play a role so that we can see that. So that is why I become the chairperson of Aweil Business Association.
Great. That is good, Brother Dao. Thank you so much. You have really said it all. Now we are coming to your members. Do you know how many members do you have in customs, or let's say in Juba? Do you know how many members do you have, and do you have also some of the potentials members that you can see they are going to be future business people? Maybe now the business is still very low, but do you trust? Do you have potential that they are going to be successful in the future? And how many people do you have now as a members of Aweil Business Association?
Because what is to happen in Juba here, brother, cause a lot of people used to come from state, they operate here consistently. Maybe they can operate 4 to 5 months and they go back. Those people, they are still our members in the state, but we don't focus much about them if they leave. We used to focus with them when they are here. So in every year, the maximum number of the people that we have used to share, it can increase sometimes and it can decrease sometimes. As we speak, the registration is ongoing, uh, and I cannot assume right now that we have 5 to 6 uh, members now. At least we can wait for registration finish, and after the registration is finished, then we shall come to know how many members that we have this year. So our members are still under the registration, and we don't know the number right now. Until later, that we know the number after the registration is done.
Okay, now, Brother Dow, let us come to challenges, because you guys in Aweil Business Associations, I think what you are doing is good. Even I know that you guys have really worked up for something, and we are working up for your people so that they should excel in business. And that is why some of you are trying to train them, some of you are trying to give them what they need, and this is the good thing that I like from you. Now, let me come to the support and all this. But we have first of all to begin with your members. Do you guys support your members with a capital sometime if they want to start the business, or sometime if they have skills, you know that they have skills, and these skills they need to be executed. I think it was asked by one of our follower here that if somebody is having skills but he doesn't have capitals, what should be done? What should be done in order for this person to get capital? Do you guys in a Will Business Association, do you have that process of helping a member in case he lost the money, in case the business is going down? But do you sometimes intervene in order to help the person so that you give him money to go on with his business?
Okay. This issue of giving capital to people, we were there in 2021, 2022, and half of 2023. But recently, we stopped it. And the reason we stopped it is because the person is capable, used to lie. We don't stop it for our own purpose. We want to support you unless we can bring you to our service. For example, I have a shop. I can bring you to my shop. You work with me, and after you work with me, I understand that you have a skill. You have business numbers. You have food management. Then we can see if there's a problem, we can do it. But before we train you, for you know your capability in business, we should not use to get money nowadays about that. So that is how we are working now. And another matter also is that when the fire came and interfered and affected everything, I think uh, the the contribution that we normally do has stopped it. Like now, as we are speaking with you, uh, the money that we are doing, all those processes and whatever, registration of the association, renewal of the security, and everything, all those things, uh, these are the money that one of our members gave us so that we can use them. And later, we will pay them slowly. So most of the people doesn't have money right now. They are just struggling on how to strengthen their business, and that we stop the contribution and saying that we will resume this one later when each and everyone has become strong in his business or her business, and then we will resume with that contribution. So if we try to supply people, it might be later, but not now. But the good way that we used to supply to give capital to the people is the way I explained. That you join us in the in the shop test, we train you until we verify that you know the business, all those what it takes to be a business person, you get them. Then we will go and operate a little table and give it to you with our supervision until you work slowly, slowly. The money we give you, we used to take them slowly, slowly until we finish them from you. So that is the way we can support our members. But right now, we are not in the position to make such a support until we become stable financially later. Then we shall resume that one.
Okay, that is good. Now, brother Dow, let me ask you these questions. Where do you see, like in the future, where do you see South Sudan's business activities? Do you see that, the business in South Sudan is going to be good, or you see that the business is going to be better? But let me say, how do you predict the business of South Sudan in future?
Okay. So that one, I will relate it with my profession because in my professional area, you don't predict the negative thing, you always predict the positive one. But when I see the situation of South Sudan business, uh, I don't see the good outcome from it unless if there is other technical change that will happen. But if the same way that we are moving, I don't see that there will be the good outcome of the business in South Sudan because the people who are struggling now, when I'm telling you this, in the school, people are admitted in a high number and let the youth drop out. You know, this one is happening in the market nowadays. We have a lot of dropout in the market. The people who were very, very active in the market, you see them, they have a lot of resources and whatever. Later, they remove their feet from the market slowly, slowly, for the reason no one for them. Like other people who don't have patience, maybe city council come and close the shop today, and tomorrow you will go and find so that you can resume your business. And also, they take my tax more than your business, and also maybe you are displaced from your place. So all those things, if you are not strong enough, you will drop out. And that is why now other people return back. The other people whom we see now, they were with us. By then, but now when we ask about them, they think that we shall come back. We shall come back as still when they are not going to come back. So if the people are going, used to go back from the business, they drop out from the business. I don't see the future. So the business in South Sudan will remain with a few people, and South Sudan will be controlled by the foreigners for some years, for so many years. It will not be short period of time, the way I see it, because if you go to different shops within Juba and also within the state, you will find that uh, most of the people who are controlling business are the foreigners, and the South Sudanese are dropping. They are not aiming high due to the financial crisis and due to the other issues related to the government relationship with them. Unless if there is other technical change, then there is a good outcome. Like what I see from Wanjuk, as I'm speaking with you, we used to count the foreigners. The foreigners are dropping one by one. This is the only market I observe in South Sudan whereby the foreigners are dropping. So the number of the foreigners in Wanjuk now compared to the South Sudanese is very low. And if it is continuing like this one, then it will be okay. But if the way I see it here in other state and also here in Juba, like the way I see it in a Bor, last time that I went to Bor, I found South Sudanese are very few. The people who are operating at the corner. So I can predict that the South Sudan business will remain very low until people work hard to change
Okay. Yeah,
it.
yeah,
Are
I'm
you with
with
me?
you. Yeah. Now I have this question also, and the way you said it, it is true. But I think these foreigners, they will not go unless there is a support from the government. If government supported the business people, people like you and
And the
people
government is
like
not
other
ready for
guys
it.
that are right there, then I think, yeah, I think if the government supports you, then you're going to make it. But if this thing is not there, I don't think that you guys are going to be successful, and it is really bad. Now I heard that the office of senior presidential advisor for a special program has released some cash, and those money have been given to five victims, those whom have lost the properties in custom. So I had this that each one persons get like $3,000 or $1,000. So this is just an information that I had. I want to confirm it from you here, somebody, because I have a shop in Fijama Juba. My shop was also demolished by the power by the fire, and I didn't get anything. So I'm asking, is this thing true or is just rumors?
That one is very, very, very hard rumors. Even. In South Sudan, there's people say that there are no rumors, but this one is rumors, actually, because I haven't heard it, but I did not see where it happened. What I see, only foreigners the one who benefit. The time when this fire outbreak has happened, a lot of the foreigners receive their money from different organizations and from their embassies. I cannot complain why their embassies pay them. It is right, but I complain about the organization. A lot of organizations stand up with the foreigners, and they never South Sudanese. The only the few South Sudanese that benefited from last fire outbreak are women. I can say that there are some few women, and that one also was from back door. It was not from the front door, so that we may know. We just heard it later that Y and X gets something little from this certain organization and from this certain organization. They give them some cash, but we did not see them. Our
I think Dow is having issues again with the connections, but let us just go to commercial break and then we will come back after some while. Take a moment and look at your business.
Is it speaking loud enough or is it being ignored? Your brand deserves to be seen, deserves to be trusted, and stand out with the confidence. Aweil Group for Computing Limited is here to bring your vision to life. We transform ideas into powerful designs that capture attentions and leave a lasting impression. From bold eye-catching banners to high-quality t-shirt printing that carry your identity with pride, we make sure your brand speaks clearly wherever it goes. We design elegant invitation cards that tell your story, professional business cards that open doors, and a company profile that present your business with the strengths and clarity. We also produce ID card, receipt book, and a complete branding material that give your work a professional touch. If you are looking for a modern solution, we offer web development and software development that are simple, reliable, and built for your growth. Through our computer training programs, we equip you with skills that prepare you for the future. Our services also extend to IT consultation, electronic supply, and general supply to support your business in every direction. Visit us today near Watoto Church, or America residents and experience the difference. Call us today on 09244 time 927 or email us on awacenter1993 at gmail.com. Aweil Group for Computing Limited is your home of creativity and professional designs where your brand finds its true voice.
Thank you so much for this commercial break, and welcome back, Brother Dau Akot Dau, the chairperson of Aweil Business Associations. Thank you so much for explaining all the things that you have been saying, and I think we are going to the second to the last question, and so that we close this live talk. And I think this conversation is really good. I've learned a lot from you in business, and the last thing that the second last that I want to ask is about the challenge that you have encountered. What are the challenge that have you encountered since you have started this business in 2020? Because you might be having many challenge that you have come across, and this challenge they are trying to drag you down, but you are not accepting that. So, what is the most challenging part that you have found in business, in this small business?
Okay, so the most challenging that we have encountered from 2020, let me say, up to now, one is the place. You know, when you want to operate the business, you need to get the strategic place where you will sell it to. So place is very great challenge for us. That is why you see us operating on the roadside lifestyle. That brings agreement with the hub and the government. So it remains as a challenge up to now. It is still affecting us. Even if we find the shops now, maybe we are in the middle, whereby it cannot be strategic place to get a lot of customers because in this market we have competition that need you to be in the very large roadside whereby a lot of people will pass through. So our challenge is one was the place to operate on, and the second one was the financial crisis that affected us because you bring the good example because you may buy something today and tomorrow when you go back you find it that it raised up again. But that moment we didn't know that issue of which we need to wake up in the morning and then ask us. That one came up after we found that this one they already give us loss uh, in so many ways around. So the place was a challenge, and the financial crisis was a challenge, and also the lack of the customers because competition is high. Uh, when you see the, the business that we are normally used to do, uh, like the cosmetics, things to do, like what I did all this time on makeup for women, and things to do with all those things that are people are operating on the roadside are our type. They are not different. And that one, if you are operating here, and the same thing that you are doing here is what you have in other place, uh, it could be hard to overcome. So competition also is very high, and so many other challenges, like when you come in the morning, maybe you pick up later and you close without getting one customer. Uh, and later, the transport will affect you because transport are high, going and coming back. Uh, and also, most of us doesn't have a home that they are staying in. They are staying using renting. So renting is also affecting us where we come from. This is the challenge that we have been encountering when we start our business until this major outbreak, which is fire, come and push us down for good and for all. Uh, these are the challenges I can say that the one that affects us.
Okay. Thank you so much, brother Dau. All this business, all this small scale business, they need our attention and your attention, and that's why some of you are trying to bring it up, and that's why you have now Aweil Business Associations. Is one of It's one of the things that you guys have decided in order to let our people aware about the business. The last question is going to be an advice. Do you have an advice for people who want to start this type of entrepreneurship? Maybe they are aspiring to be business people, or to start up this small scale business. The business that you are doing. Maybe there are people who are also trying to do this business. Do you advise them to go forwards and start the business, or do you have any suggestion to them?
Thank you. The advice that I will give